tins to be made compulsory, as the FSA estimates there are 500,000 cases of food poisoning every year. Which travel editor, Jill Starley Granger, told the Evening Standard, "It's shocking that any hotel would put their guests' health at risk, so we want to display the food hygiene ratings compulsory displayed as soon as possible." And I think that's a pretty good idea, because you see it when you go to a takeaway, so why not a hotel too? But then again, by the time you booked, it could be too late to cancel, so perhaps it has to be put on their websites as well. But we'll see how it goes.
Seclo Sounds is based at the Old Rectory, the home of our studio partner Interaction MK. They've been bringing arts to life in Milton Keynes for over 35 years. They use the arts to improve the life chances of disabled people and others in challenging circumstances through shared creative activity. These programs help participants to develop creative, personal and social skills. You can visit them at www.interactionmk.org.uk.
You're listening to the John Guinn Travel Show on seclosounds.org. If you're on social media, you must have seen the campaigns against SeaWorld. Well, the campaigns have had an effect. Shares in the theme park operator SeaWorld Entertainment fell by almost 6% after the company has announced a fall in profits. The company, which has been under fire from animal rights activists for continuing to keep orcas in captivity, has also reported a fall in audience numbers. Annual net income slipped by 3.9% to just under $50 million, while revenue fell 5.6% to $1.4 billion during 2014. 1 million fewer people also visited SeaWorld's parks during the year. That's a huge amount of people not showing up. SeaWorld is currently on a hunt for a new chief executive after Jim Atkinson quit as chief executive last year. A spokesperson for SeaWorld said that we are making progress on our search for a new chief executive, and we are on pace to complete the process within 6 to 9 months we originally estimated. On the operational side, we are starting to see early signs of improvement in our business trends. However, the bulk of the year remains ahead of us. What do you think about animals in captivity, especially large ones such as orcas in small tanks? Do you think it's a time of the thing of the past, we should move on and no longer have these creatures in small outside of the sea? Before I start saying about the size of the things, do you think these always should be out in the sea, into the ocean, or do you believe that the only way people are going to be able to see these creatures is if they're in such places like SeaWorld, but under better conditions? Let me know what you feel. Facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. A newlywed has cancelled his $80,000 honeymoon and attempted to sue his travel agent over fears of catching Ebola, despite his holiday being several thousands of miles away from the outbreak. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure there's been more cases of Ebola in the USA than there has been in East Africa. It's the trouble with people's geography. They hear about Africa, they think it's a small place, and it's absolutely huge. But anyway, the story goes on that the couple had booked a safari holiday in Mozambique on the opposite side of the continent and more than 3,000 miles away from the outbreak of the deadly disease. The New York Post reports that the couple never took out travel insurance on the trip, which they believe is the fault of the travel agent. They allege that the agent never offered insurance because it would have been bad karma for a honeymoon couple. The claim states that Bond Street Travel chief executive Richard Negozan probably made a mess of that too, and it says here in quotes, knowingly and intentionally chose not to inform Goldstein of the availability of such insurance at a time when it would have been possible for Goldstein, end of quotes, to purchase it. The couple paid $41,300 up front, and in July, as Ebola deaths increased in West Africa, Goldstein asked about purchasing travel insurance, the suit said. But Bond Street Travel Agent's chief executive told them that it was too late. The couple were able to receive a credit from British Airways, but had to swallow the rest of the cost of the cancelled honeymoon, according to court papers. Goldstein is seeking to recoup $30,000 plus $50,000 in punitive damages. Once again, it's time for me to say that it's very important for you to get travel insurance when you purchase the holiday. You can get travel insurance after you purchase your holiday, but then it's difficult because they think that you're going to be putting a claim in. So book the holiday, get the travel insurance, whether it's through a travel agent or through a third party. always make sure that you have it. Don't rely on chance. Don't rely on anybody bailing you out. Get travel insurance. Have I made it clear about getting travel insurance? I'm not sure, but if I haven't, get travel insurance. I get lots of press releases coming my way, and most of them are American, so this one is as well. It's a competition to win $10,000, and I'm pretty sure by giving the rules a quick glance that people from the UK can enter. For some reason, people from Quebec can't. Don't know why, but that's what it says. It specifically excludes people who live in Quebec. And I also know that I have some listeners in America, so they can be able to enter this anyway. But Virtuoso, which is an international network of luxury travel agencies, is asking travellers to tell their story of why I travel. And this is for the 2015 Travel Dreams contest. The winning essay will be worth $10,000, but Virtuoso will be also awarding cash prizes totaling $25,000, which it says here will go a long way towards creating future travel experiences and stories. Virtuoso knows that people venture out for a number of reasons, be it getting away and recharging, connecting with loved ones, or just the sheer joy of experiencing new places, people and cultures. To get participants thinking about what makes them want to venture out, Virtuoso first asks about the bucket list destination experiences. After getting participants in the mood to pack their bags, they then ask people to express in 200 words or less why it is they travel. Photos or short videos can also be included to help it to illustrate the story. Once they submit their entry form, participants will receive a copy of their bucket list to save and share. Virtuoso's Travel Dreams contest will be up and running until the 31st of March 2015. After this time, editors from the network's award-winning magazine Virtuoso Life will read, evaluate and select the winning essays based on style, content, creativity, original insight and ideas. Once again, the first prize is $10,000, second prize is $5,000, and 4 winners will each receive $2,500 as third prize. If you want to enter this competition, please visit www.virtuoso.com/traveldreams. And Virtuoso, in case you haven't got any idea by the way I'm pronouncing this word, is spelt Virtuoso. If you do enter and you get shortlisted, please do let us know. Facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. You're listening to the John Guinn Travel Show on seclosounds.org. Now, it's no secret that my worst ever holiday experience was on a cruise ship, and cruises are just not my type of holiday. But there are plenty of you out there who do enjoy cruises, so I'm sharing this story about Cruise Critic, who's named its best ships for 2015 in the 5th Annual Cruisers' Choice Awards. The Cruise Critic is a cruise review site like TripAdvisor, same company, and it's announced the winners of its awards. And for the third year in a row, Disney Cruise Line has won the coveted Best Overall Award, with Disney Dream winning in the large ship category and Disney Wonder in the mid-size category. In total, Disney's fleet won 12 awards, including Best Entertainment and Best Cruises to the Bahamas for Disney Dream, and Best Cabins, Best Service and Best for Families for Disney Fantasy. A back-to-back win was also nabbed by Oceania Riviera, named Best Cabins and Best Dining in the mid-size category for the second year in a row, which the Cruise Critic says it's a nod to the ship's luxurious cabin furnishings, wide variety of restaurants and onboard culinary centre. Carnival Liberty was named Best Value for Money in the large ship category for the second consecutive year. Unique, best seen by cruise itineraries, ruled the Best Shore Excursions category. Norwegian Cruise Line's Pride of America, which sails year-round in Hawaii, won the award for the large ship category, and Princess Coral Princess won the mid-size category, sailing partial and full transit Panama Canal cruises. I actually do have a soft spot for Norwegian Cruise Lines. When I was going to be a travel agent 12 years ago, they were the only company that would talk to me. So although cruises aren't my most favourite holiday, I do have a soft spot for Norwegian Cruise Lines. And also Silver Seas Silver Galapagos won in the small ship category, offering cruises the Galapagos Islands. Carolyn Spencer-Brown, editor-in-chief of Cruise Critic, said, "Being named in this list of winners is one of the highest forms of praise cruise lines can receive. The awards represent the compilation of thousands of reviews Cruise Critic received over the past year, so it's truly representative of the experiences of those who have sailed on the ships firsthand." The Cruise Critic Cruiser's Choice Awards are awarded, if you put my teeth back in 3 ship classes based on passenger capacity. Large is 2,000 plus passengers, mid-size is 1,200 to 1,999 passengers, and small is 1,199 or fewer passengers, and are calculated using the ratings submitted for each Cruise Critic member review. What's your favourite cruise ship? I've already said I'm not that keen on it, but I'm willing to learn. So what's your best cruise holiday? Let me know. Facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. And this is the end of the travel news. Well, we've reached the end of another John Guinn Travel Show. At the beginning of the show, I talked about tours of the Houses of Parliament, and then we followed that up with an interview about Zagreb. If you just listened for the last half hour of me talking on my own, that must seem such a long, long time ago. But if you've been to Zagreb or if you've been to the House of the Parliament, let me know what you saw, what you thought, how you enjoyed the trip or not. Facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. As always, a call out. If there's anything in travel you want covered, please let me know. Drop a note at the Facebook page and I'll get somebody on to talk about it. It could be consumer rights, it could be a destination. It could be even how to get to Australia without flying. Just let me know. Facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show. And I do hope you can join me next time on the John Guinn Travel Show on seclosounds.org, where each week I'm checking it out before you check in.
MK Pulse proudly sponsors Seclo Sounds. MK Pulse is Milton Keynes' local magazine, bringing helpful information on food, health, fashion, money, travel, culture and much more to 84,000 people every month. Plus news, views and what's on from around the city. If it's happening in Milton Keynes, it's in MK Pulse and it's available online at www.mkpulse.co.uk. MK Pulse and Seclo Sounds, the heart and soul of the city.